Okay, nice, nice. It looks like it's working. Okay, good. Finally. I had some trouble, like OBS was giga trolling me for some reason. Um, mm, 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 mm. Jakova i jebi ga koučovanje je na redu. A Los Ratun će vjerovatno vratiti da gledam posle. Šta da radim? Takav je posao. um, Okidoki, nice. Everything is good now on this end, I think. Marchinga ovog junglera. Turnir smo pukli, vrate, četvrti game smo pukli, ono, baš nesrećno, iskreno preporučujem ti da vratiš stream na Twitchu i da pogledaš. Baš veoma nesrećno smo, vrate, izgubili, ali od najboljeg tima na turniru, barem. Unlucky. A što najjače, dobili smo nagradu, iako smo ispali, vrate, organizator nas je dodao posle i rekao da će nam poslati skinove, iako smo ispali, zašto je game bio banger. Si probao custom skinove? Ja sam pitao John... To jest nisam ga pitao, jebote, ja sam jako lud, izvini. Izvini, ko, evo, šaljemo odmah. Evo, pitao sam ga. Sorry. Da, jeste Drutut, ja mislim da isto to radi i on. Da. Ok, samo da otvorim... Okay, moram na English special time. Okay, sorry guys for doing a little bit of Serbian, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna coach marching. If you guys have been hanging out in chat, you know him. He's a Shen OTP. We already did one coaching last year, like I don't know, 3-4 months ago. I don't remember. He was Platinum 4, I think, maybe Platinum 3 at the time, and he just reached Emerald. Sent me a screenshot, and I was saying that we should do another session now, because yeah, I mean, let's get into Diamond now. So yeah, we will see how much he has improved and what else he can improve on. Wait, let me just send him a message. No, wait. Wait, I don't know if my Discord is... Hello?
Hello.
Hello, you hear me well?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, nice. For a moment, I thought the Discord was bugged because when I clicked call, it made no sound.
Gotcha. So where do we want to start?
Okay, let's look at your OPGG first. I mean, let me ask you first, how have you been, bro, since the last coaching session?
So,
Like,
I've been doing pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that the only reason I'm up like in Emerald right now is just because of the changes that they made. I feel like I don't know, maybe it could have also been like a slight mental reset,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's mostly just like partially Bandle Pipe diff. I also think it kind of reset the MMR that I was in, because what ended up happening was whenever I first the season came in, I was getting like up to around like 66% win rate because it sent me back all the way to gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So that was like really easy. And then I just kept up that win rate all the way up to Plat 1, all the way up to Emerald. Then what happened was I did a little trolling in Emerald, not gonna lie. So
What did you do in
I
Emerald? Did you drop all the way down?
no, I'm still in Emerald. I'm still in
Oh,
Emerald.
okay, yeah, yeah, I see. I'm blind.
But what happened was I was looking at all my games. So I run 3 runes. I run 3 different runes. I
Yeah, I
run
see that. Yeah.
Aftershock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I run Aftershock. I run Lethal Tempo, and I run
Fleet.
Fleet Footwork.
Yeah, yeah.
And so what I noticed, normally what I would do is I would only run Lethal Tempo
Mm-hmm.
um, whenever I am against a team that doesn't have like a good team fight. So, for example, if they had like a Fiora top and like Yasuo mid, they're more like skirmishers, they're more duelists. I find that running the lethal tempo Navori build is actually really good
Mm-hmm.
because it helps with my like 1v1 potential, and things that make it bad don't happen too often. Where
Okay.
I just get like CC'd and then in a team fight and then die instantly and cry. So long story short,
Okay, okay.
what I'm trying to get at here is that I noticed that I had a really high win rate with my lethal tempo builds
Yeah.
from like gold to plat, but it was like a low sample. So I was like, what the heck, why not try just the lethal tempo build no matter what? And then I lost like 4 games in
Yeah, okay, okay, yeah.
running it, and
Well,
I'm not
mhm.
doing that anymore.
So now you're changing runes depending on like enemy team comp, your team comp, and basically the game, right?
Mostly enemy team, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
if they're running like a lot of high damage on their team,
Yep.
like Lee Sins, Elises,
Mm-hmm.
all that, assassins, I just run Aftershock.
Okay.
If they're running like a lot of control mages or a lot of just ranged people,
Mm-hmm.
people that like to kite, then I like running Fleet Footwork so I can actually, move
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
damage.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, so those are the 3 runes I normally run.
Yeah, okay. I mean, personally, so like the thing is that you're playing such a niche pick that on like build and runes, I can give you my like my thoughts, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm right because I don't personally play this. But
Yeah,
I do think that Fleet is usually on champs like this one of the best runes. First, it helps you with your clear. Like I think, especially against some champions that can invade you. Like, although when playing Shen jungle, it's a bit weird because champions that usually invade you don't want to invade Shen. Like for example, Rengar is a champion that loves level 3 invading, but I would never invade a Shen as a Rengar because, like, like I can't do anything to you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe
I
some
get it.
other champions, I don't know. If you're like scared of the invade, you can go fleet and you will have more HP, better sustain and everything. But other than that, I think in general it's just like a very it's a reliable rune. It will always be decent. Well, like
Yeah,
aftershock,
and that's
you
kind of the same. Sorry, that's kind of the same stats I see with Aftershock as well. Like they're both around like 50% basically.
yeah. But the thing is with aftershock is that if you like miss your taunt on the opponents, then you technically don't have a rune, right?
SOL.
Or if they flash it.
Yeah,
That's what I meant when I said fleet is like reliable, because you can't miss your auto attack, right? And then little
yeah.
tempo, you also need to. I guess little tempo with your build. Yeah, are you always going for Titanic and Navori when you go little tempo?
So sometimes I've also ran Stride Breaker,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I
only run
think
it
I've
like once
seen
or
it.
twice. It's not that bad, but what I normally always go if I'm running Lethal Tempo is Tiamat into Navori just straight away.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But you are a bit squishy if you do that. Uh,
100%.
yeah, so
100%.
that's
Which is why it's so bad whenever they have like actual teams that team fight. It's so
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
niche, and then you have to. I guess that can be good if the opponents are like auto attack heavy, and then your W is doing the tanking for you.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
you can isolate them and have 1v1s, right? But yeah,
Yeah, that's basically it.
yeah, yeah. But all in all, I think like you have a good idea about runes, so I don't think we need to go over that too much. Like I believe you can, your own judgment is good enough to choose them. I've seen that you are running these like bundle pipes with Zeke's build. I've seen this one, and I think that is what I would run in jungle as well. Like I know you love the Titanic Navori build, but I think playing like supportive Shen in jungle it might be better now, just because the items are like it's insane how cheap they are, bro. Like they are
Yeah, 100%.
both items are around 2k gold, and they give decent stats, and they're like bundle pipes is just OP even after the nerfs. It's giga OP, especially if you have
Yeah.
like this game last in your match history. You have Yasuo, Jin, and Mundo. That's like three of auto attackers plus yourself, four auto attacking champions. It's kind of insane to have Ziggs. And then not Ziggs, sorry, bundle pipes. And then Ziggs is just since they added the ability haste on ult. That's like for Shen. I don't think there is
Yeah.
like it's a crazy item.
So those top two games that you're looking at,
Hmm.
you can look at them real quick, but the Anivia is my
Is
duo,
okay,
and
yeah.
they kind of hinted twice, not gonna lie, but
Oh,
it is what it is
oh,
sometimes.
oh. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Happens, I guess. Did he play support Anivia here or what? With TP? Yeah.
Yeah, he played support
Oh,
Anivia, and it's actually I don't I talked with him about it later, and I actually think if he's gonna run something, so he actually runs like jungle Anivia, FYI,
no.
and Nasus, yeah, and he's in plat somehow. Um,
Okay,
it's
that's
crazy.
interesting. He also go Rylai's
Yeah.
on Anivia, while Anivia's every spell also slows. I mean, okay.
This
Yep.
is okay. I bully him about it too. It's fine. He's a very off meta player. Whenever he
Mm-hmm.
plays Nasus, which is like his other thing that he plays all
Yep.
the time. In top, he doesn't even level up his E
No.
until like level like 10 or 11, and he's still.
Okay.
I don't understand
I
how
mean,
he is this
okay,
good.
that's interesting.
But
Um,
it's just
yeah.
one of those things where it's like, well, screw it, we ball, I
Well,
guess.
I guess he kind of has the same advantage that you have in jungle. That's that opponents are not used to playing against that. Like they have,
Yes.
like
Yeah,
it's
and he
such an
plays.
off-meta pick that nobody has idea how to play against it. So it's essentially an
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah.
The other thing that's really good is that he also plays in Nivea top, which is so terrible
Yeah.
to play against. Oh
Hmm.
my god.
It's annoying. Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I would not like to lane
Like,
against that. Yeah.
yeah.
But anyways, like just a quick thing about this. Like, I think if you want to try and stick to one build, I would stick to this. Like I see, it's Bami Cinder into Bundle Pipes into Zeeks. I
Yep.
think if you play that kind of more supportive style build, you can honestly climb really, really easy with this. Of course,
Okay.
I mean, you're not like, of course, like if it's bad this game, don't run it. But like, I think in 70% of the games, that is really good.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah.
The reason and that's fine. I can run that more often if you think it's going to be more consistent.
Hmm.
I The reason I still pick up Aftershock is because even if say there's like a Rengar or something on the other
Hmm.
team, I will be fine against him the rest of my teammates might all just die to him, and then he becomes OP.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
that is true.
all of a sudden I want like a burst of
Yeah,
resistance.
I mean,
if I'm like trying to fight.
that's fine. You can go Aftershock with that build as well. It completely works. Aftershock is also like a supportive rune, I guess. Well, I mean, to be fair, it kind of deals a nice amount of damage as well. Like it's decent damage, the explosion as well. But it also makes you a tank. So yeah, I mean, either of the runes work. But I think the little tempo is like, I mean, you can run it for sure. I mean, it worked for you last season, but I think there is almost no room for mistakes when you go for that build, you know? Like, you have to, you're making the game a bit harder for yourself. That is just like my only point. But yeah, other than that, I mean, on the OPGG, there's not much to see. But like, you have a nice win rate. You're still positive win rate. I'm guessing you're getting good LP gains, right? Like, you're getting.
I'm still getting decent LP gains.
Yeah.
It's no longer at the gain 30, lose 10 that I was at.
Yeah, that lasted for me a little bit as well. Like everyone on Twitter was having it till 1000 LP challenger. I stopped getting it once I hit master, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it just stopped. But okay, that's good. I mean, and yeah, maybe reaching Emerald 4 has something to do with fresh mental and new season. But I'm also like 100% sure that you did improve on some things, because from what I can see, like, you barely have deaths. I don't think this was like, this is the only game where you have a lot of deaths. I don't think this was the case last time I looked at your OPGG. Like, I see you're dying not as often, and also it does look like, well, at least in games that you're winning, you have like good CS. Okay, maybe here not, but I think you've improved on this stuff since the last time we did the coaching, at least a little bit. Although I do see that in games that you're losing, you do tend to have less CS, which makes sense because you're losing. But I mean, we will see. Last time I remember you tried to like salvage plays from your teams, like salvage bad plays from your teammates. I kind of want to see if you continue doing that. If you continue doing that, and that is the reason why I have a bit less CS in your losses. But yeah, I mean, we will see that once we go over the game, I guess.
I think what normally happens is if I'm losing, it's just because the enemy team is invading, and
yeah, that can also, like, that can be a very valid reason to have less CS when you're losing. Like, that happens. I mean, if the enemy jungler has at least half a brain, that is what should happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you choose this game to go over? Like, is there anything in specific, or?
Mostly because in this game it said in op.gg that I was innocent.
Oh, okay.
And I still lost. So I figured that there must be something that I must have like not done correctly macro-wise, I'm assuming.
Okay. So what was your thought process when you got into the game? Like, when you looked at the champions and everything, what did you have in mind? Where were you gonna path? What were you going to do?
So my main thought process is bot lane looks like it's going to be very aggressive. Both of them look like they're going to be like trying to outpoke each other and deal tons of damage. I'm going to avoid top lane for the most part because it's a Kayle. I don't want to gank a lane that doesn't have a lot of prio. And then I think running Aftershock makes sense here because they have an Echo that does a lot of damage. And also, they're probably going to be looking for team fights anyway with Zyro, Fiddlesticks, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah, for Aftershock, I agree. I mean, it can make a lot of sense. It's not like you really need fleet here. You're not scared of the Fiddlesticks. You're honestly, they're long range, so you might not even get a lot of auto attacks in the team fights. So fleet, I mean,
fleet does make sense here too.
It gives you movement speed, which is nice, but
yeah,
like, I can see the angle for Aftershock as well. And for bot lane, I do completely agree. It's going to be a shit show. Like, it's double poke support with 2 long range ADCs that both want to push the lane. So it's gonna be perma fighting over the wave. But on top, in this game, I do agree, like, ganking a queen when you have a Kayle is really hard unless you can lock down the queen yourself. But you can't really do that because if you E towards her, she can E you. She can, like, she's very
Yeah.
safe from Shen. But
Yeah, it's
I just,
heinous.
yeah, I just don't want you to think that that is always the case, because Kayle into melee champions can actually have prio first 4 levels because she's really strong level 1 because of she has an auto attack reset on E. Also, her runes are usually very strong, press the attack or a little tempo. And nowadays, with all the changes in top lanes, she almost always has ignite. So, like,
Right, she has
maybe,
a really I agree, she does have a really strong level 1.
yeah.
I think her level 2 and 3 is the one that's like
Yeah, they're definitely
kind of
weaker. Yeah. But off of her level
yeah.
1 against some melee champions, she can get prio, or you know what can often happen? Like, she starts fighting level 1, both champions are like half HP, and then she has to sit behind the wave level 2, level 3, right? But the opponent is kind of like, he only sees blood because the Kayle is half HP, and he wants to maybe dive her or fight her or anything, and you can get an easy gank off that way. So sometimes keep in mind that you can use the K lane as basically a bait to get yourself fed. But obviously, like in games where maybe bot is more stable, where you think nothing's gonna happen bot and stuff like that, or maybe top is, I don't know, like Cho'Gath with Ignite, for example. Like, that is something that's very easy to gank, right? Cho'Gath is immobile completely. Like, for example, just
if instead of like a Zyra support, they had like a Milio, I think I probably would path bot to top.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. That's just something I wanted you to keep in mind.
Gotcha.
Do you always go for potion? Do you feel like you need it, or is it just? Oh wait. You started bot in the end.
Yeah, I ward. That's it. I just ward my chickens to make sure that he doesn't steal.
Yeah, but didn't you say?
I know if he steals or not.
Yeah, but didn't you say you wanted to go towards bot? No.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that then, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I thought I wanted to that Zyra would also just like disengage like Emilio, and then I'm just like.
So okay, I mean, I think your initial logic before the, or like your thought process before, yeah. But okay. I mean, I can also see the angle here, but I think, as I said, because it's queen, it's really hard. But okay, we will see how it works out.
Yeah. I was also talking in chat, so I might have also
thought
about it too much.
that happens to me as well. Like when you're streaming and talking, it's a bit. Okay, you're just gonna clear. Oh.
I suffer. I play ADC. Sorry.
Sorry.
The person in chat.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
This is really.
What was
really interesting?
Okay. That is a bit unlucky that it's queen, but she should lose her flash here at least, if not be dead. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's good. To be fair, the only thing that I would change is that, like, here, you can just realize that Kayle will catch her. I mean,
so go to Krugs instead.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, maybe if she was paying attention, she could have flashed here, because she still had flash. She could have flashed here and then you flash and you kill her, so I guess it's kind of fine to chase as well. But at this moment, when this happens, you should click to Krugs already. Because here, even if she flashes, she follows. But initially, moving, I think, is fine. Because if Queen had a bit more brain, I guess, she would try to flash. Yeah. But I don't know, like, the entire play was so int. But you played it well. I like the fact that you instantly taunted, because if you start auto-attacking first, then she can E you, and then you, like, if she can cancel your taunt with her E, and then you're kind of screwed. So this was good.
Yeah.
Then do the crab and do Krugs. I think that's fine completely. Sometimes, if the fight is much longer, skipping this Krug camp is also fine. But now, because it's like 20 seconds to your Gromp, and also with the broken new home guards, it's just like, you can do this in insta-base, yeah. You're gonna be there on Gromp, like, what? 10 seconds after it spawns. That's fine. It's gonna sync up with everything. But okay. Let's see what's happening here. So you just buy this. What? Why are you buying a refillable, bro?
Oh, it's for the jungle.
Nah, you don't need. It's a waste of gold. It's a waste of gold
Okay.
because like
Okay.
you're especially now with the changes, they made it that the pet heals more in the jungle. So it's just
Oh,
like
okay.
you're gonna like look at this. This is your first clear that is usually the like most difficult clear, quote unquote, like regarding your health. And like you're doing red with 2/3 of your HP, right? You don't have your
It's
W as well, so like you don't really need it. I'll be honest with you.
okay.
You're just
I guess I just normally get it because like muscle memory, and
yeah, that's
I
fine.
haven't really thought
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah, in lane I think that is OP, especially the refillable. But here I think it's a waste of 150 gold. Because like I mean we will
Gotcha.
see, or like we will see, but I think you're probably never gonna use it in a man like in a way that it matters a lot. But okay,
Okay.
let me check. I like here that you just decided this is not worth your time and started doing Grump. That's good. I feel like
You're
that
gonna
you.
see. I think you're gonna see an interesting play here in a second.
Oh, okay. Did did I just jump the gun? I said it too early or what?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Okay, so you do this. Oh, you go for Drake. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I see it, but one thing that I'm first gonna tell you, if you want to do this, we'll talk if it's good or not later, but if you want to do this, after clearing this ward, you should fake that you're going back into the jungle. Because when you
Right, because it
destroy the
gives
ward,
vision.
yeah, it gives for like 1 second more, so just fake that you're going top back and then just walk. Because you're also
Okay.
gonna, like, you're Eing and it didn't even spawn yet, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a low chance that somebody was watching, but in case they were, you kind of trick them.
Makes
But
sense.
all in all, I personally wouldn't go for this play, but I don't think it's bad necessarily. Why? Because of like two reasons. First one is you're mid pushed and you're bot pushed, so you do have prio on both your lanes. And the second reason is you did your Krugs so late, so they're delayed. And this way, after you do Drake, your Raptors and Krugs will be synced, right?
Yep.
So you can do one after the other. So I don't know if that is something you thought about when choosing this play, but I think
Yeah.
because of
That
that, it's
is
good.
the main reason I chose this play,
Mhm.
because I don't want to go into chickens and then try to do a gank
Yeah,
for
yeah,
30
yeah.
seconds while I wait for my
Okay.
Krugs to spawn.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like. Okay, that's good thinking. That is good thinking. So I'm guessing you just get it. Yeah, that's nice. And then after, you're just looking for Echo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to kill him here. He went Kindle jump first, bro. Like, what? He's playing tank Echo, basically. I mean, I know it's from Dusk for Dusk and Dawn, but interesting that he decided to go that first instead of a blasting wand. Okay, Fiddle stop already. You okay? I like this. You're also stopping. Nice. Okay, I mean, from this already, I can tell that your early game improved, like for sure. You're not wasting much time. Like you have, look at this. You have 50 CS at 6 minutes. That's good. You did while doing Drake, while killing enemy top laner. That's also nice. Okay, but then, I mean, did you know he was there, or did you just try to go for crab and?
No, I was wanting bot lane gank, I believe.
Mhm.
I think I ping that go in. But if he was just top lane not too long ago, then it'd make sense that he's probably like on the other side of the map. Like if he was done doing a gank.
Yeah, that okay. That's something that
And I see him in vision. That's what happens.
I mean, he was top a long time ago. You saw him top when you were starting your Raptors, right? a bit before that, like here. So yeah, I guess it's safe to assume he's bot. Yeah, it's completely safe to assume he's bot. Oh, okay. I went a bit too forward. I mean, I guess it's okay to walk here. Yeah, completely. The one thing that I don't like is that you're like walking towards bot and like looking for a gank. When you're playing Shen, you can just ult. So I think it's a bit like I think here from this state that happened. Wait, will you? Okay, here. Let me pause here. So like from this state, especially with Zira and having plants here, it's kind of hard for you to get a gank off. Like the only way you get a gank off is if they really jump on your Nico and Caitlyn, right? And you maybe come from lane. But Shen doesn't really have to sit here and wait for that to happen. You can just be doing your Gromp and just ult if that happens, right? Like that is your main advantage. It's kind of similar to playing Nocturne. Like you don't have to be behind your team in order to counter gank. You can just press ult. So that's like one thing that I don't like here, because you could have been already doing the Gromp. You're kind of like, this is a bit of a waste. But obviously in the end you do spot him, but that was unintentional. And you do E and you do steal it, which is really nice, but it was not intentional. So I'm thinking like if you were thinking about going there and fighting them, that would be something else. But also in this case, going here to fight him is maybe not the best option, just because your bot is hard losing. Like we've seen here that the enemy bot is level 6 and level 5. Their BF sword to this slingshot item, I always remember, forget what the name is, but this item is much weaker than BF sword. So like
Yeah,
if you
right.
try to fight the Fiddlesticks in the river and they have this to back him up and you have this, it's not a good look, right? So I think
Yeah,
it's good to just go for Gromp, you do your own thing, and then you hope, what you hope here is that they go on your teammates, maybe even Fiddlesticks tries to dive them or something, and then you ult for the big shield when they're low HP, you have flash down someone, you turn around, get the shot down, and completely change the course of the lane, right? But
Gotcha.
yeah.
You are kind of seeing the future here, by the way.
Yeah. It's something often, like, it's something that happens often. Yeah, you just go on him. Wait, did you? Yeah, you actually used taunt to, yeah, to steal. Okay, that is a bit unfortunate, because now you can't stop his drain. I mean, you do beat him 1v1, so in another game, it's good to go on him here, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, your Caitlyn is not even level 6. She can't even ult. Okay. Can she get him? No. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a bit like what I said kind of happened. But you understand what I mean? If they were just like level 6 on Kate and level 5 on Nico, it would be a different story. Like if they didn't die twice and they had same items and everything, like then you would maybe actually win this. But yeah.
Yeah, but I shouldn't. Even like probably going on the Fiddlesticks might be okay, but I think E-flashing just like cause everybody.
Yeah, I think seeing him here and taunting to smite the crab and just like maybe autoing him once or twice or like making him back off is fine.
Yeah.
But like here, you should realize on the minimap and by health of Nico, or just like clicking on the map if you're fast enough, that this is so losing. Even if Zed is coming here, that's all nice, but like Echo kill the wave already. Echo will be there 5 seconds later. So again, the same thing would happen with the two of them arriving. Yeah. But okay. And then you open and you just go, oh, you end up, okay. Let's see, so... Okay. Can you get her still? You do, right? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you do. Okay, nice. Okay. I think if he didn't E, he lives, no? Yeah, I think he would live if he didn't E you, because he gave Kale the last 2 autos by Eing, but okay. I mean, honestly, from my perspective, after what happened on bot lane, I would hate to ult right now because all of your camps are up. You didn't do them. You died on bot, and you're instantly trying to help your teammate, who, by the way, is not dead here for sure. Like, she's just like, I mean, she's not gonna die here. But on the other hand, it is kind of like you're TPing to her essentially, like you're saving time walking, and you're already gonna be on the map, and grabs are up, which is a fine argument to do it. But I would maybe say this is still not worth, especially because you end up having 400 HP in the end, and you did use like everything to kill her. And now you kind of have to, like, starting grabs now is, in my opinion, a bit awkward. Because you don't know Fiddlesticks where he opened, right? He could have been clicking from base after he based like to grubs, and he could have been clicking to Krugs as well. Because your camps are up, that means that his camps are up as well, right? So I think going into, if you're gonna do this play, like, first of all, I think before ulting like that on Kale, you need to think, does Queen have flash? I don't think you were thinking about that.
No.
Yeah, I think that is the first thing you need to keep in mind, because like ulting like that, when somebody's like full health, you're not ulting to save them, you're ulting to kill them, right? Correct? That is your like thought process. Yeah, but then you need to make sure that that kill will happen very fast and very easy, with the cost of almost nothing. But here, even if you got the kill, it costs you your ult, your flash, and it costs you time that you could have been doing the camps and your entire health bar. But okay, maybe you know something that I don't. Like, I don't know, maybe you actually do end up doing the grabs after, I guess. That's interesting. Because like Fiddle just... So he finished his clear top, right? And then he went bot. So you finished Drake, you went to Raptors, Fiddlesticks was top, right? Then he based, and he went bot line. And he went immediately to Crab, which means that after this Crab, he would have wanted to go to Krugs and clear upwards, right? That does mean that once all of this is done, basically all of his camps are like, this is all up, this is... I mean, okay, I guess it's spawning in 25 seconds. Let's say it's spawning in 25, just like yours, so I do guess it makes sense. Yeah, okay, my bad. I was not thinking. I guess it's safe to start grabs. That's good from your part then, okay. Because he did start Krugs, yeah.
If I'm being honest, I was thinking like the worst thing that could happen is he show up and I just eat out and like take a grub probably.
Okay, that's also good thinking. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Shen does them actually like not that slow. Like, I thought he's gonna be much slower than this. I'll be honest with you.
It's because Bammies can proc like all of it at the same time.
Okay. So all in all, like, it was fine, everything you did. I just want you to think next time when you're ulting like that, if the opponent has flash or not. And like, if Queen doesn't have flash and she uses E like that and you have flash, 100% go for it. But here, I think you kind of got lucky a little bit.
Probably.
But yeah, that's just something I think you need to keep in mind. Okay, so you're just gonna path to bot. Now here, wait.
I would normally, I honestly, whenever I didn't see Fiddlesticks at Grubs, I kind of just assumed he was taking my bot side. So
that would make sense. I mean, that would make sense. But you know what's also the thing with junglers that happens often? It's like, if he's doing his bot side and he sees you kill Queen and he goes to grubs and you go to grubs, he can think, oh, I can steal his bot side, but then he will steal my top side. Oh, I don't want
True.
that, right? And then he just continues clearing to top, which is
Yeah.
for him a very big mistake, because if he steals his bot side and goes into your bot side and steals all of this, and maybe like because Grump is warded and you've seen that, you would go for his top side, but then like he has Drake, he has dive on your bot, you know, like he split the
Yeah,
map,
he has like
and that's really
tons of
good for
fire.
him. Yeah. So he definitely should have done that, and that is also another argument for like ulting top and doing that play why it's not so good. But you will
Gotcha.
like if he did that, then you would just go his top side and maybe try to get another gank on the queen because she doesn't have flash. And in 1 minute you would have ult, and then maybe they try to dive bot and you can ult and stuff. Like it's not like you don't have a counterplay. But yeah, is that like the reason why you like here you decided not to maybe base or anything and you just went into bot instantly? Or were you not like did you just like
I
full
just
clear regular like without
I just full cleared regular.
Mhm.
Wanted just
Okay,
more
okay.
gold. Probably couldn't get vandals yet, so that's
Uh
why not.
yeah, that's true, but also here at this moment you had a very
Dragon is
important
coming up.
yeah, dragon is coming up and you have like a very important item in base, in my opinion, with this amount of gold. You can buy mercs with 950. And that is the thing, like against Fiddlesticks, Zira, and Echo on bot side. When Drake is spawning, I feel like with mercs, Bummies, and Kindle Gem, you're just immortal. No? Like you're such a tank at that point. They cannot CC you. You have mercs and a lot of magic resist because on level like 7, level 8, level 9, the amount of magic resist that mercs give you is actually quite a lot. Like you do become a tank. So I think it's good here after doing these two camps, or maybe I mean obviously you didn't have the gold when you finished this, right? But maybe
Yeah.
in another game, in a similar situation, if you got the kill on top, and for example, you didn't buy this, the 150, you would actually have 900 and something gold, and you could base right after this, you know? So, like in
Yeah.
another game, just like another scenario, something to think about. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's also fine to just full clear. But then here you're in a bit of an awkward situation because
So
if
I'm actually here.
yep.
I'm planning on giving dragon.
Okay. Okay.
Because I think that the gap for bot lane is
Mm-hmm.
like too much. Like Jinx is 5-0, has an item already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that we win if it's like a standard 3v3 or 4v4.
Okay. Yeah, that fair enough. That is very good thinking. That is like the argument for why you should full clear, continue full clearing. Because there
Yeah.
is no point in basing and buying like Marks, what I said, if you don't think you can win this fight, which like I do honestly think that here, when you just look at how lanes are, it's like there is something int has to happen on the map in order for you to get this. So it's completely fine to just full clear and then base behind your bot and open topside. Which I do end up something like I do guess something similar happens. Okay, you kinda okay, you clear the vision and you click base. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. Maybe like I like this because if you just insta base and go top, nothing is up. So you do have a little bit of time to spend, and maybe going here and clearing the ward makes the Fiddlesticks think, oh, maybe I shouldn't start Drake. They're here, blah, 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 and maybe he goes back to farming and they didn't take Drake and you can take it later. So I think clearing this ward and then just walking here and basing is kind of good. Okay, and you base, you get this, right? Okay, nice. Unlucky that your bot lane dies. Like, how did they even die here? Full HP against Zira? Okay, they just, I guess, they inted. Happens. Okay, Fiddlesticks no flash. That's fine. Uh, Okay, I like the fact that you're looking at Kate for ult. Okay, this is also good. This is good. You know that she doesn't have flash. Nice. She's dead. Good, good, good. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, he died to ignite. Okay, so you could have looked to maybe save him with ult, but I mean, it doesn't do a lot, even if you save him. Like, the wave is already dead. It's not like he gets anything. It's just the queen doesn't get a kill. Okay. Nice, you get his ult. Okay, this was good. This was good by you. Okay, so you see that Fiddle just did Drake, and you go into his Grump. This is also something I like. Queen decided to drop top wave just so she can try and bully. Bro, this guy has something against you. Like, this is personal at this point. Like, this guy is dropping waves and everything just to look at you in your jungle. Like,
yeah.
I
forget if you look at champ select, maybe she thought that I was running top lane.
Maybe.
And I don't know, maybe she's just salty. She's not just doing the E trick with me all game.
Okay, so you go for Krags, and then Zed starts fighting the Fiddlesticks, but Zed doesn't have ult. What the fuck is he even doing? Like, first thing, I can... I mean, this is obviously what he's doing is, in my opinion, int. We'll see how it works out, but, like, he doesn't have ult. Echo is missing. Queen can be first because she's Queen. It's a bit int of him to do this, but... like, the only thing you can realistically do here is ping him to back off, because I personally would not want to waste my ult saving him. So I would spam ping him danger, right? Because, like, you know that you don't, like, you don't even want to ult. Even if you kill Fiddlesticks, you don't really want to have been there, walked to Krags, started killing them, and then you ult, and then you have to go back to Krags after that, right? So
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I would spam ping him. Like, the moment I see him going for it, I would start spam pinging him. But it's like, it's his bad. But I do see, like, you tried to save him. In the end, you didn't even need to, right? Like, he would have lived.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it happened. It happens.
Yeah.
But I think here it's just like you were crumbling under the pressure of, like, I need to help my teammates. I need to help my teammates, right? And, like, you're looking to be the good guy, to ult him, to save him, but realistically, he's the one completely giga-inting here, and you should ping him danger and question mark. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, Echo is coming, Queen is first, Fiddle full HP, you don't have ult, and you're trying to contest. That's reportable.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of should just be like, if you see the jungler going to his Krugs, why are you trying to, as the mid laner?
Exactly. Why are you even trying to contest the jungle camp? Yeah.
Whenever like you don't see your laner, I just don't.
Yeah.
It was kind of unfortunate. Yeah.
Okay, so you clear, and then, I mean, he also loses mid tower because of it, which is nice. Happens, I guess. And he decided not to ult the Echo, not to do... Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna speak on the Zed, I guess. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. I like that you realize you have to flash that. Good. Okay, Grump is the only remaining camp. That's fine. Okay, see, like, here you knew that, like, this guy is dead, and you're not moving. You're not even considering moving. You're just doing this. Man, it is what it is. Like, even if you moved, I don't think you could have done anything. Like, even with that dive. But also, like, this guy was Nico was completely safe, no? Yeah, if he just dodges the W, he's alive, but he's trolling. Okay, this is something I like, but I think this is something you should have done with the Z on top as well. Just like not give a single fuck about him. But okay, nice.
Yeah, because if I did that, then I could have actually done an ult
Yeah,
here.
exactly. You would have ult for that, and then ulting maybe the Caitlyn you couldn't save, but ulting the Nico under the tower and giving her a big shield, that could have turned, and then taunting the Fiddle under tower, that could have done, like, that could have been a play, right? Yeah. Okay, but at this moment, I think you should be thinking, like, Kayle became my win condition. Like, I should just play for my Kayle, right? Because, like, she's 3-0, she's 2 levels ahead, and she's playing freaking Kayle with the new quest on top lane, and she can be level 20, bro. Like, this guy is winning you the game. Like, he's your lottery ticket, basically. So I do like you go out of base and you instantly click top. And you click towards their jungle. Obviously now Kayle is low HP, she has to base and everything, but I do like your thought of going into his jungle, because in another game, if Kayle, for example, like didn't get this kill, if she just was full HP, took the tower, or maybe kill him and is still full HP, and still has ult, it's good to just let her sit in lane and you go and counter jungle his top side, right? And you play next to this Kayle and the two of you can kill anyone. So like the idea of walking there is good, but then when you see this Kayle backing off, okay, you don't eventually, okay, it's good, you didn't go in. This is like, I think that is completely fine and good way of thinking. But here sitting mid is, in my opinion, a bit int. Yeah,
that
this
should be
is,
in my red right now,
yeah,
I think.
yeah, exactly. Like, I think originally clicking like this is fine, especially because if you do red right now, you will wait for Krugs for like 5 to 10 seconds. I don't know. Like, you will one-shot this red. So I think walking like this is fine. Maybe also like looking if Echo is low HP, trying to fish for information like his Fiddlesticks here or anything. And because of the thing that I said, Kayle still has ult, and maybe if she had more HP, or if it was the Chemtech map, right, and she had the OP plants here, and she heals up from them, and she can stay in lane, then it's good to just like not do your camps and go for his camps. But here, you should just like realize, oh, okay, the play is dead, nothing is happening, I should start my red. Maybe if you have a ward, you can drop it here or something, or like sweep this bush, and then you just go and do your camps.
Yeah, so I think my thought process originally on this, first off, was definitely, ooh, piece of candy, I'm gonna get a blue. Then it was probably, oh, Rift is coming up, I can go ahead and try to get a pick against the Fiddle, Nico's following me. And then I think that's why I end up trying to commit to this play under the turret, which doesn't end up doing anything.
Yeah, okay. I mean, as I said, the original idea was fine, especially because like that is something that you noticed as well. Like Nico is right behind you, so it's good when you play with your support like this, especially when it's a champion that has CC like Nico. And when you see Fiddle here, I understand you kind of want to continue with your idea of taking something away from him, maybe killing him. But if he is this slow, like, there is also another thing to consider. Like, can't you just stick with your original plan? Oh, free blue. No? Like, look at his HP, look at his mana. If he goes to blue, bro, he's dead. You just kill him, no? So maybe instead of Eing here, you just go all the way around, you E to his blue, you start hitting the blue. If he comes, you kill him. If he doesn't, you just do his Gromp and you do his Wolves, or maybe only Gromp and start Herald. Something like that. This way, you just kind of wasted your time and you didn't do anything.
No, you're right, because I had like a semblance of Cryo.
Yeah.
Since he was like out of mana.
Yeah, here, look, Caitlyn chunged him very nicely, and your Caitlyn is still full HP when doing that. Look. So, like, Caitlyn is gonna kill these 4 minions, and she's free to move, right? Your Kayle is from base walking top. Okay, Queen will probably be first because it's freaking Queen. She has 10 billion movement speed. But it's not like your Kayle is 10 years behind her. She's gonna be 5 seconds behind her, right? Maybe 10 at worst case. But you do have your Caitlyn and you do have your Nico while their bot lane is on bot, right? So even if Queen and Echo come first, you're in a 3v3 with your Kayle being on the way, right? So, and the Fiddlesticks is no HP. So I think you should have just, like, your first plan was so genius. It was brilliant to think, oh, free blue. But you should have just committed to it, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. But okay, you back off and you decide to start Herald, which is fine. So you do end up getting something out of it. That's nice. Wait, their bot lane is never basing. What the fuck is this, bro? Oh, because your Zed went bot and died. And he even ulted and died. Okay. He didn't even ult and died. Okay, that's fine. So you do this. And you just clear. Okay, nice. And now Drake is spawning. So what was your thought process here?
Here. Oof. I think we did get Herald, right?
Yep.
But didn't Kayle get Herald?
I don't remember who took it. But I mean, Kayle is dead regardless, so...
Yeah, well, I'm saying if we don't have Herald, then we...
Yeah, she did.
Probably just...
I mean, honestly, I would always take it myself. Just like, because then I'm the one who decides where it goes. Like, I think in solo queue that's better. Unless, like, Kayle is your duo or something.
To get it, so that they can, like, split push while I try to get Dragon. Like, split push top. But,
yeah, in some games it's fine to do it, but, you know, then shit like this happens. Like, he just died, and then you don't have a Herald, right? I mean, of course you can't guess that, but I think it's just, like, a safer play for you yourself to take it. That's just like it, you know? It's solo queue, so I feel like in solo queue you should always put yourself in a position where you have as many options as possible. And if you take the Herald yourself, then you have the option of using the Herald on, let's say, mid tower, bot tower. Then you have another option of contesting Drake, and then you have another option of, I don't know, maybe going just top and diving if Kayle is alive or something. Like,
right here, what I'm probably thinking is, even though we have Kayle down, we can maybe try to fight it. We would have to kill Jinx.
Yeah.
We would probably have to get a pick and then kill Jinx.
Okay, yeah.
And then we can maybe do something, but I don't think we try to team fight until we get like that pick.
Yeah, so the one thing to consider is that just look at bot lane on the minimap for like what they were doing for the entirety of what we were talking. So they just go push, they take one tower, they take a kill, they take another tower. So that's like multiple waves of creeps, full tower plates. And plates now tier 2 also gives freaking plates. So plates from the tier 2 kill. Yeah, this Jinx, they're gonna base, and they're walking out of base like Jeff Bezos, full of fucking money, and they will just, they're looking to fist anyone on the map. They don't care who you are, they're gonna want to fight you. So I think here it's kind of safe to think like, look at this. And this is the items that you didn't see, like these are items, right? Did she show? She didn't show yet, I think.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, those are the items that she had when she was basing. So like there is a high chance that this is Infinity Edge. I would hate my life to fight Jinx with Infinity Edge with these items. And now here there is, like, your top laner died, so like you're in possibly the worst situation you can be as a jungler. Yeah, you can't fight Drake. Your top died, so everything kind of sucks right now. Yeah. So what I would do...
It is only second dragon. I'd probably just clear, honestly.
Yeah, that is what I would do. I would clear and just hope that my Kayle respawns, she walks top, and maybe they make some sort of stupid play on top or mid, and I can ult in, get some kills, or maybe... after the camp's base and just walk to top and look to make a play there. Because realistically, you're never gonna fight this Drake. Like, I just want you to think in situations like this, like, you don't see their bot, just to think what is their bot doing, and obviously the answer is they're walking towards the Drake, and then you just need to think,
100%.
oh, when was the last time they based? And once you give yourself the answer, it was like 3-4 minutes ago. Okay, maybe not 3-4, but like 2 to 3 minutes ago at least. Like, this guy, and he took 2 towers and got a kill and multiple waves. Like, this guy is coming out strong. I don't want to fight him ever. So yeah, the only situation where you could look for a fight there, even if Jinx is that fed, is if your Kayle, for example, pushed top and based, and she was already somewhere here with your team, and Echo is top without TP, right? Because then you can.
Showing on the map, so next time I press tab, we'll see the item.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Okay, I do like trying to sneak the crab. Like, I like it just because if you don't sneak it now, you're never gonna get it. So yeah, that is good. You kind of cheated 100 gold on them.
Yeah, and then Nico's paying assistance, so it seems like they want to fight this.
Yeah, but this is one of the situations like on the Z, I would spam ping danger, 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 and just go and clear my camps.
Yeah.
Because
and
like
I think like look at bot lane now. They're not even there at like at the position they were before. So
yeah,
it's just like I can't even fight this.
I'm also like it's very interesting that your Nico is pinging, asking for assistance, and like wanting to fight when the guy just based. Like, he's in base,
Yeah.
Drake already spawned. He's so late to display, and he's pinging you. Like, this is, in my opinion, a very valid choice to press tab and just mute the guy. Because his calls are terrible. He's not in a position to fight, and he's just baiting you with his pings. So yeah, I do end up just clearing, yeah. I mean, it takes you a little while because you're just like running around, you're just like getting baited by your team that you're gonna contest, but okay, this guy is also spam pinging you, bro. You're the only player on the team that is doing something, and they're flaming you.
Oh, so yeah, go back a bit. So what I was trying to communicate to Nico, I have everything deafened.
Okay.
Because I can't play this game competitively without doing that.
That is smart.
But what I was trying to communicate to Nico is that we could never fight that because you and Caitlyn weren't at the dragon.
Yeah.
So
that
I
is true.
pinged her and Caitlyn, and then like pinged dragon twice.
Okay, yeah, but that means like
that was like her response. It was just like Shen, yeah.
Okay, yeah, but also like I understand what you were trying to ping, but I think from her standpoint, this looks like you're flaming. Like, they are not.
Yeah, probably.
Like, yo, why weren't you here? We should have fought this. Like, fuck you, you're not here. You know. And then he just like the defense mechanism was spam pinging you. Like, I'm gonna attack as my defense, right? Yeah. Okay. Your Kayle again does the same freaking thing, walks top and dies. But here, what I don't like is you're not looking at her, because maybe ulting top is good, because it's a 2v2 angle. But I see that you're talking. You're probably tilted about the Drake. Like, you're thinking about the Drake and what happened. 100%.
Yeah, that's 100.
Yeah,
100.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, she did get echoed out, so like, it's not. She almost killed Echo by herself, and then Queen actually didn't even touch her. So maybe if you like ulted the Echo R damage or something, maybe you could have saved her, and then you kill Echo and you go on Queen. Like, I don't know, but you didn't even watch top, so I think that's a big mistake on your part. Because as I said, when you were when I was talking about like what can you do because you have to give Drake, I said you should be thinking about doing bot camps and then looking for top or when Kayle respawns to play with her. And that was your like moment in time to play with her, and you were just like distracted by what happened at Drake. Which again, I understand because that's something I have issues with as well when playing solo queue. But that's why I think you... Wait, you said you play deafened, but I see pings. You mean you play like with mute on chat, but with pings enabled, or
Yeah, that's what I meant.
yeah. Okay. That's completely fine. But in future games, I think when this guy is pinging you like this, the assistance, and you know you're right that you shouldn't fight, just muting him and not trying to explain him why you can't do that. Just mute him and move on with your life. Think about the next step and what you can do, because as I say, maybe a potential play opened up with Kale, but you didn't see it. So yeah, next game that could be like game winning maybe. Because now it's also this you're in a very awkward position. Like they just took Drake. Your Zed is turbo inting. Like this guy is running a marathon. How much he's inting, and your Kale died top, and now you're bleeding on every single lane. So like yeah, it's the game feels a little bit unplayable at this moment, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so you do take the top wave in the end. Here also, I think after taking the top wave, wait, not after taking the top wave. Here, after taking the wolves, I think you should be thinking about recalling as well, because you have 1300 gold. And by the way, like, did you notice how often you have one stack of this, or like 2 stacks in your full HP? Like, I don't think it did
No, I
anything.
don't notice it.
No, you didn't? Yeah,
No.
like it happened so many times.
Okay.
Like okay, here you're using it, okay, I like it, but like did it change the outcome of the fight? No, like it didn't do anything in the end. Here, like you're gonna have 2 stacks for a long time, and you used it, okay, but it's not like it changed anything. Then wait, here, like again, you used it, but did that 100 something health change anything? Not really. And you're gonna still, like, look at this in the jungle. Look how our OP jungle role is. Like, you're freaking healing in the jungle by doing it. You have more and more HP, right?
True. I am just using jungle camps as health pots.
Yeah. You're gonna end the clear full HP, right? So the only time you could say it does something is when you're fighting, which I do like that at least when you bot it, you are using it while fighting. Like you remember to use the pot, which is really good. But like the amount of times that is gonna change the outcome is very, very low. And the amount of times that the 150 gold can change your buy, I think is much higher. Like it will happen much more often.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's just like my logic behind it. But yeah, anyways, I think after the let's get back into wait, so Rick was no, it was before this. Okay, so here when you just finish the wolves, I think oh no, wait, this is way after, right? Oh my god, the VOD is so long, so I'm like kind of going. I'm skipping way too many stuff. Yeah, okay, so it was here. Okay. Yeah, I think here, like if you look for Kale, you look for Kale. If you don't, I think just clicking base here is fine. Why? Because it takes you only 7 seconds to base, and then with the new home guards, you're gonna be up at these crags really, really fast. Like you're just gonna speed run from base to this tower. So it's almost the same amount of time that you need to walk from here to here, and recalling.
But I get item advantage with it.
Yeah, you spend your gold. Yeah, that is something to think about. In this season, it's like that can, like, you should think about that as much as you can, because a lot of people don't think about that, and you can use it to your advantage so many times, because the home guards are just really, really strong. Like, you're so fast, and basing and running to Krugs and Gromp from lane is now turbo fast. So yeah, just think about that in future games. Like you would still be here in the same amount of time, but you would have spent your gold.
Okay.
And okay, you're just trying to fight a little bit. Okay. You do get the grubs, the krugs from her, right? Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Like you're protecting your own camps. I like that. Good. Oh, okay. I mean, I can respect the try. I can respect. You feel like the game is like you feel like you have to do something this game, so I can respect it. It's just like, but it's kind of unlucky.
Yeah, it do be.
Yeah, that's fine. In another game, it can work, and then it's nice. Okay.
Honestly, if what I did instead, I could have smited her, get bandled by Brock, and then I could have maybe tried to do an E flash. But even then, that's still risky because it's Quinn and she can just like E away and
Yeah, but I
be
think
annoying.
like here, so you're thinking E, like walk up to her and smite. Yeah, you could have done that maybe, but then she would get Krugs
Yeah,
for sure. Um, right, because it was one
yeah,
not
but
off.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it was
100%.
one not off, so she would get Krugs. I don't know. I like this still. It's fine. Um, yeah, it's fine. Okay, then let's see this fight. So they do end up killing the Echo because he's inting. That's nice. Zed goes in, misses absolutely everything, but he gets to kill somehow. You do the taunt. You get the huge shutdown for yourself. That's nice. But okay, I mean, that's just unfortunate. Okay, like you have probably no idea where Fiddlesticks is, alright?
No.
Yeah, and he actually didn't show up for a very long time. He was bought here, no? Yeah. Okay, but after that he... Okay, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, it would be nice if he knew that Fiddlesticks was coming, but I do think it's a bit unrealistic to think he's gonna come from bot side because of everything happening. You can't really know where he is. So trying to like fight the queen with your Caitlyn is completely valid. You end up dying, which is fine, but you still got 3 for 3, and you got the shutdowns, which is nice. Kale is getting free farm and push on top. So like now after the inter like this, I would say the game does look winnable again. So like let's see what happens. And you buy Zeke's, and what do you spend the rest of the gold on? Deadman's is not a bad item here, I would say. But they do have a lot of magic damage, so... Okay, you go hollow. Yeah, that's fine. They have a lot of magic damage, so I do think that is fine. But I do like going Deadman's on melee champions when enemy has such a range, like all of this. I think it's good if you go Deadman's here. It can help you a lot to reach the targets and taunt them.
Yeah, I was either thinking, yeah, Hollow for all the AP or Dead Man's
Mhm.
so I can get to like Jinx and
Yeah,
whatnot.
that's good, that's good. And here you open bot, I'm assuming because Baron is up and you want to pet towards top, which is fine. Okay. Nice. Wait, so you kill Echo and 3 members are bot and Fiddlesticks is bot lane. Are you even thinking about doing Baron here?
Do Baron.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the waves are not in a bad state, but again, because I'm not like I don't want to give you advice only on this game. Like I want to give you advice in like as many scenarios as possible. When this happens, when you get a kill and you see that the enemy is on the bot side, you should instantly be thinking about Baron. But
yeah,
then, like after you think about Baron, then you ask yourself the questions: Are the wave states good? Can we actually do it? Do we have enough damage? And blah 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 blah. Here it's
yeah.
maybe a bit hard. Yeah, sorry,
I
say.
think I think if the lanes were pushed in, I would like insta Baron here.
Yep.
But you're right in that they're showing 3 bot, so that's really should be like push the lane super quickly and then try to maybe do a Baron call.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can.
Although it is 21 minutes in, so it's not like we take it super duper fast.
Yeah.
They might still have enough tempo to like try to contest it.
Yeah.
So it's unclear. I'm not sure.
So just like I think that's how your thought process should be, but I do think that not going for it is the good play here because, as you said, if waves were pushed, then it would look much different. Like if the waves were here, for example, in the middle or a bit slightly towards them, then you could do it. And the only two people that could actually contest it is Jinx on mid and Queen, because she would just mount up or like go into bird form and just run through river. She would be
Like 5
extremely
seconds.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, like you're not that scared of them, especially because Nico can maybe even turn into a plant there or into scuttle crab or something, and she can stay in the river and just ult them when they come, right? And you can turn and get 2 more kills and finish off the Baron. So yeah, I think if the waves were pushed, it was good. But I just want you to be like have the habit of thinking about it.
Yeah.
But okay, I also do like this, going for his camps. Although, like, you could have, that is also something you could have done. Like here when you killed Echo. Like you could have immediately thought, oh, Baron? No, we can't push lanes? Oh, maybe his camps and go for them, right? Like click on.
It would have been better to do his first.
Yeah. Maybe like fast click on the map and see Fiddlesticks. Does he have blue? No, he doesn't. Oh, okay. At least blue is up. But if blue is up, usually at this stage of the game, usually if the buff is up, everything else is up as well, right?
I
yeah.
think I didn't know. I probably should have checked. I don't think I even realized that Fiddle was bot, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, maybe he didn't get the assist.
That,
yeah. Yeah, you see him here now.
I thought that like people I probably just didn't check and just assumed that he took blue.
Yeah.
Although I'm not thinking where he could be right now. He should be.
Yeah, I mean that's just the reason. Like if you here instantly had the idea of doing Baron and started walking towards it, and then you realize that like you can't do it because of the waves, you would see Fiddle on bot, right? And then you would just continue going to his blue. But because you didn't instantly have it in your mind, you can do Baron or take his camps after getting this kill, right? You kind of like you started clicking towards camp. Like you were like, oh, free kill, business as usual now, and just continue for clearing. Yeah. Okay. But you do end up getting the camp. No, you don't.
I don't think I do.
Oh no way! He actually. Okay, I thought you were smiting it. Okay. And you back off. Yeah, if you went first, it would, but it's whatever. But now you really want to base, because I think you have Hollow Radiance, no? Like you should have it. Yeah, you have it. Like some of these tank items, I don't know in my head how much the recipe costs, because I don't think I built this item in like 3 years or something. The champs I play just don't build it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Only build it if you want to split push, and yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's usually a tank. I mean, it's kind of a tank item that, like, either you build it on top for split pushing, or you build it on tank junglers just so you can clear a bit faster. But yeah, okay. So you base and you're opening to Drake. That is fine. Here, you should be thinking about, like, I think, let's say 2 things. First one is wave states and like prio. So bot lane is kind of neutral. It would be nice if somebody could push it from your side, just so the opponents lose the wave. But if nobody touches it, it's also kind of whatever. Like, it's fine. But mid, you want to kill this wave, and if possible, catch the next wave deep. But in order to do that, you would need your entire team. And against Fiddlesticks, that is a bit scary to do, because if you try to catch the wave here in the middle of the lane, Fiddle can ult from Raptor's Wall or anything. So I think you're in a bit of a situation where it's kind of awkward to fight this Drake, because you have to walk from, like, this pathing that you clicked. That is the only angle you can fight this Drake from, right? Because you see now it's like Kale is not even mid. And honestly, I feel like fighting the Drake from this angle against the Fiddlesticks is a bit like I kind of hate my life here. And yeah, I hate my life because he can be ulting from here. He can go out of vision and be ulting from like once you lose the cone vision here, like he can be ulting from here. He can go to try bush and ult from there. He can even go all the way behind you. Like it's so awkward. But
yeah, but there's a bigger problem. I think
yep,
it's
so to
just
say.
that Nico is late again.
Yeah, that is something else. That is something else to consider. And then the third thing, in my opinion, is the fact that Kale is level 15. And on 16, she's gonna be really strong. And you should be asking your question, is this Drake really worth it? And you need to check. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this would be their third dragon, right? It wouldn't be Soul.
I believe it. I believe it'd be third. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do have the luxury of dropping this. I would really considering because okay, so the idea of dropping a Drake is like you ask yourself a question, will I have a higher chance of winning the fight next Drake? And if the answer is yes by a lot, you should usually drop it. And when you have scaling champions like Kale, like Smolder, like Rise, for example, Kassadin, usually the answer is yes, unless they're the ones who are completely freaking inting and she's like level 12 right now, you know? Then it's like she's not even gonna be 16, she's not gonna be strong. For the next one, we might as well fight now. But she will be stronger, so maybe it's good to just drop. But yeah, I mean, let's see what happens.
It's I probably would have dropped it if I did I have my blue up? No.
No.
I think
If you
yeah, I
had
think I
camps to
should have
do,
dropped it. No, I don't think I did have cams to do. I think I would have dropped it if I did have cams though.
yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, so that's the only reason why you wanted to go for it because you had nothing up, right? But
Yeah.
you could go like you have Aqua and Z top. You could look to fight on top, and maybe spamming your Nico as well to go top. And your Kale and Caitlyn are standing in a way that the opponents will 100% think you're contesting, right? So it's not like they're gonna go top and try to save this Aqua. But maybe if you go top and you kill the Aqua and then Kale pushes mid wave while they're doing the Drake, then you're all of a sudden in a position where Baron is looking good for you, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it. Of course, it's solo queue. Like there is a world in which Kale and Caitlyn just fucking run it down 2v5, 2v4, of course. But I think you should be thinking from your personal perspective what is the highest probability of you getting a good outcome. And
Yeah.
I don't think that is this fight. But also, like, I think if you actually want to fight, like, I would maybe even just, like, look at this taunt on Fiddlesticks. I would maybe just fucking send it here. You have your
The
Kale
only
and...
reason I didn't yeah, but Nico is like so far away. And Caitlyn isn't that close either. I
yeah,
don't think that I have enough like tankiness
yeah, but, like,
to
if you taunt Fiddlesticks and you QW, the only two people that can hit you are Queen and Jinx, and they both can't really hit you because of your W, no?
well, I do end up taunting the Fiddlesticks in the start of this, but it's only him, and then it just kind of goes to shit here. So,
Yeah, but now it's a bit different, I would say. Because now, yeah, Fiddlesticks is here. Although, like, we didn't know, like, yeah, we didn't know where not Fiddlesticks, I mean, sorry, Zira. Like, see, Zira's gonna appear later, no? Yeah, she's here. Like, at this moment, we don't see Zira, so... I mean, I guess you don't know if she's in the bush or not. Like, it's kind of flip. Like, it's really flip to taunt him right here, because, like, Zira could be standing here, and then she just, like, unleashes her spells on you. They just wait out your W and kill you. But I also think if you're gonna fight, you're not gonna get a better angle than this one.
yeah,
But,
I
yeah.
really I know. I don't think I think if Caitlyn was like really, what is Caitlyn? Yeah, she's like going the other path,
Yeah, she's
right?
killing
Yeah.
crab for some unholy reason.
Like if Caitlyn was like hovering next to Kale there, I think I
Yeah.
would have gone in
I
because
mean,
then it still feels like a 3v3 with a
yeah.
decent, like a really good engaged taunt. But this just felt like, yeah, it just didn't feel right.
I understand your logic. It's funny, Caitlyn actually, I mean, it's fine that she was doing crab, but like, she doesn't understand that if you stand behind crab and you hit her, the crab will run towards bot lane. So he's like running away from you while killing the crab instead of like keeping the crab here. But okay,
Yeah.
I guess ADCs don't know how crab works. Um, but yeah, okay, so you just wait here. Let's see. You go on the echo. No, not echo, sorry, fiddle. I mean, here, the good thing about the taunt is that Queen just went for a wave. So for a brief moment in this fight, you do have a 4v3. So like, this angle is also good from you. Because of that. But your team is in a... I mean, they're in a really bad position against Zera.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think here it's just what I said. Like, you should probably not fight this dragon, and if you want to fight it, I think like I would have flipped the game there on the fiddlesticks. But yeah, and after this, I'm assuming that the game is like kind of over because your Zed also died on top. He took the inhibitor. Um,
Um, I think there is a point where we do actually flip the game a little bit in our favor again, but then we don't do anything with it, and they do end up winning. But it's here somewhere.
okay, I like this Sultan Kale. This is good. Unfortunately, you got stopped. Wait, how did Kale die there with ult? Oh, we don't see. She ulted something, but we don't see what.
I was
Okay.
nearsighted, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
fiddle. Oh, yeah, fiddle.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, this is just like you did what you can do in this fight. Like, I don't think you can do anything differently. Uh, I mean, maybe the only thing is that when you're ulting, you should be thinking where are you ulting from, alright? So, like for example,
Yeah.
here, if you want to ult, you should probably press like you're already here looking to maybe do something. Like, well, actually, I don't think. So like at this moment, I'm not sure like if your cursor was on Z by accident or if you were thinking about ulting the Z. Like for a brief frame, your cursor was on Z. I'm not sure if you were thinking about ulting or if it was just like on like here. No, it was because you were clicking. You're just clicking to mid, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there's nothing to do then. I just wanted to say that if you're thinking about ulting, you should probably stay in that bush just because it's higher chance of being out of vision. But you were actually thinking about moving there, which I think is fine completely. But yeah, okay, this fight is just int, and then you lose 2 more inhibitors. And here, the only way you can win the game is probably if you somehow get Baron away from them, and then you can just farm. Like then you're all of a sudden in a good state if you can take Baron and farm the 2 inhibitors. Wait, what are you looking for here? Are you going to do Grump or are you looking for a champion? No, you're just going for Grump, no? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just tilted.
Yeah, yeah, you're okay. Yeah, okay, okay. I mean, here I think you should like, of course, like here 99% of the games are done, and maybe it's pointless to talk about. But here I think you should just have in mind the fact that when two inhibitors go down, you kind of want to have Baron all of a sudden, because then you can defend and you can eat all the minions and get a nice amount of golden experience. So here, Baron should be your first thought. And then maybe like think about, if they do Baron, can I somehow steal it? And then the next thought is that you have a pink ward here. So maybe if you pop your sweeper here and you realize that they don't have vision all the way to this pink, you can maybe stay here or go to this tribush or something and just wait until they start Baron and maybe somehow steal it and be the hero. Like, I think at this point, that is the only play you have left. Like a Hail Mary, you know?
Yeah. No, I get it.
But I mean, surprisingly, the enemy team just, like, the two of them died and they don't do Baron. But okay, I mean, you can't do anything with that because you have a lot of things to defend. And then your team dies. I mean, I would just, again here, I'm guessing you're tilted. But yeah, I would just like continue running to Baron and just hope that I can somehow steal it. But yeah, I mean, after this, it's probably pointless to talk about anything else. So just to like make a... Oh, wait, maybe something was happening here. Oh, is this the play you were talking about?
Yeah, Nico engaged for once.
Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, I like that you're going on Zira and not on Queen. Nice, good job. Fiddle. Oh, but Echo is destroying your Zed. And unfortunately, you cannot kill this guy. And... Oh. Oh! Yeah, but it's still... Although, Baron is dead now, and you killed everything. So, like, you are all of a sudden in a not so bad spot. Like, if you can just farm and wait for all the inhibitors, Kale will be level 20 basically, and then you can play. So how do you lose this? What happens? So you go for a fight. Even Echo dies on top. Okay, that's amazing. Nice. Okay, I like that you're trying to give a shield before you die. Although it would maybe be better if you clicked on Kale.
Yeah, true.
Because you would actually maybe save her from Fiddlesticks if you clicked on her. We don't see her here, but let's look at the
Health bar on the top of the...
So this is when you ulted. Ah, you got out of fear. Like, I don't know if you had time to ult her. You got out of fear. Like, you would have to have super fast reactions. But yeah, I mean, and you just end. Okay. I mean, yeah, understandable. So, like, first of all, I do think that this game is, like, I think OPGG is in a way correct, that you were kind of innocent. Like, I don't think you should feel bad for this game, that you lost it. I don't think you should be, like, hard on yourself. But I do, like, you could think about this game as a game that, like, oh, well, my team kind of sucked. I did well. But I do like that you chose this game for the coaching, because there is still some things that you could have done better and probably set yourself up for, like, success. And the first one that I remember is the Zed play, where you ulted Zed and you just wasted your ult, right?
Yeah.
That one. And then the second one was you did something similar after. Or no, so sorry, it was not. No, it was not that. It was just when you were. Yeah, okay, it was this. It was the sequence with dragon. So you knew that you shouldn't do the dragon, but then because of Nico's pings and everything, you were hyper-focused on Nico, and you didn't think about what was your win condition, which was Kale, and
then I didn't ult Kale.
yeah, and then
I
you
should've
didn't ult.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think those are the two things. So first of all, like I think you said at the beginning that you think it's just like this new season and everything where you got Emerald. I don't think so. I think you are like I think the improvement is huge from last coaching. You make a lot less mistakes, and they are like there's still some old habits, like the one where you try to help Zed. Like you did those kind of things even before, where you tried to help your teammates, and when they were maybe safe or where they were 100% dead. But you do it much less now, which is good. And I think if you continue working on it, you will do it even less, probably not even do it in a single game. And maybe when you win games, that is what happens. You win games because you never do stuff like that. And I think that's amazing. So like just continue analyzing stuff like that. Like if you wasted, because wasting your ult on Shen is like a really big deal, right? You saw that
it's really bad.
yeah, it's similar. It's same as Nocturne. Like you can have three amazing. Like I think first 5 minutes of the game, something like that, you played near perfect. Honestly, like you played them really, really good. Like even the Drake was good. You got the Drake. You got everything was nice, and I don't remember. Okay, this was this was also the play. That's like you like this play put your bot even further behind than they already were. So like the
If I
first
didn't do this play, then Jinx doesn't go 5-0 here.
yeah. So these are the things. This play, so like first 7 minutes were almost perfect. Then this play on bot, I went over it already. You should press tab and just look at bot lane and what is happening. Like you see how I played out the situation in advance. That is something that you will do that yourself, right? Now just remember this situation, and every time in the next game when you're walking to your grump that just respawned, think about this moment, and just press tab and look at the conditions. If the conditions are same as in this game, abort. If they're not, play for Scuttle. And then the second thing was the Zed wasted ult, right? So I mean, this ended up working, but I said just next time think if she has flash, because I think if she doesn't E at the end, she's not dead. And then if she's not dead, she bases, she gets her ult, and she can even she can be the one looking at you on grabs.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look at that cooldown of the ult though. 2.5 minutes. You're right in that I should only be ulting whenever it's very, very certain.
Yeah,
but
I think if she doesn't have flash, if she doesn't have flash, it's 100% ult. Because you ulted, and this taunt lands if she doesn't have flash, right?
Yeah.
It's good that you noticed she used her E, and you were thinking, oh, that's a kill. That is really good thought process. But you need to have another tiny step. Oh, that's a kill if she doesn't have flash. And that's it. Then you're thinking absolutely 100% right. Yeah, and then after that, I think the second ult is the Z ult, right?
Yeah.
So your first ult did result in you getting a kill and grabs, but I think it was a bit by luck. And the second ult was just wasted, which is, I mean, it is what it is. And then you didn't have the ult for the bot play, which could have turned really nicely. And then the thing with the Drake that we already said, the just mute Nico. So all in all, I do think you're improving insanely, but yeah, just look out for those things like your ult usage. I would just review after all the losses how you used your ult. I mean, you can do it in wins as well, because there's some games where you int your ult. And also the thing that the small details, like I said, you don't have to be sitting behind your bot line if you have ult. You could be doing the grump and then just ult if they are getting engaged on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think you're on a great way to like getting to diamond. Just like keep it up and yeah, analyze those stuff. Like, did you? It's good that last time I remember you should look at if you're wasting time. I don't think you wasted much time. Like maybe sometimes like 5-10 seconds, but like okay, that happens to everyone. It's fine. Now I would just say look on your ults. Maybe track opponent's flash a bit better. Like keep in mind now Quinn flashed. You should really have it in your head for the next 5 minutes that she doesn't have flash, and that your next ult she's not gonna have flash, right? So
Right.
after
Yeah.
this next play that happens on top is 100% guaranteed. Yeah, so those are things that I would work on, and I'm sure that you will just like continue climbing. Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know. Do you have any questions? Anything you wanted to ask?
Um,
Like this game or in
I
general? Anything?
I guess no, not at the moment. I don't think so. I think that's pretty conclusive for the most
Okay.
part.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna go then. And if you have any questions or remember anything, I mean, of course, ask away. And yeah, good luck in further climb. Are you playing tomorrow? Are you streaming? Or wait, what time is it for you? Like, it's the day still for you. You're gonna play now?
Yeah. So I should. It's Saturday night. I should probably. What I'm probably gonna do is take like a maybe 5 or 6 hour nap,
Yeah.
and then try to force myself to stay awake, stream after that, and so I can get back on my normal sleep schedule.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
right now I'm supposed to be. Well, right now I should have woken up like 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm
Okay, okay.
my circadian rhythm's all
Mhm.
screwed up because my wife is going to work, so I had to watch the kid over the day. So I'm
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah, everything went like everything flipped upside down. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, then, I mean, then it's also good to just like chill a bit with League as well. Just like get your sleep schedule in order, your private life, everything, and then maybe like force yourself to play a lot of ranked and climb. Like until then, take it easy. Like you don't have to force with like bad sleep and everything to just play a lot of games. That can also be like one of the reasons why you lost, why you have like these losses. Like you're probably not
Mm,
as like focused in these games as you would maybe in general when you're on like your usual sleep schedule and everything. Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, I was looking for other build ideas. You
Hmm.
see, in my op.gg, I
Hmm.
tried um the Glacial Augment Rune and then Conqueror as well.
Hmm.
Do you have any ideas or opinions on going to those, like, trying different runes? Or I mean, I know we were already talking about
Hmm.
this in the very beginning,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
Well,
but
I don't like the only rune that I see you're not. I mean, yeah, as I said, like I don't play Shen that often, so I'm not 100% sure. But one thing I'm thinking about is you should maybe try and run in your secondary runes, Ultimate Hunter, because having your ult reduced even further can be like helpful, and then in combination with Zeke's and Ultimate Hunter can be like your ult will go to a minute cooldown or something like that, minute and I don't know 10-20 seconds, which can be really really strong. So like either try to squeeze it in as your secondary rune. I don't know what are you running here as secondary. It's Shield Bash plus Bone Plating. um
yeah, I normally either run Resolve or
I honestly
Inspiration.
I honestly think that that could be Like, I would try that. I would test that out. Because I know that Shield Bash feels good because you get a shield and then it's actually a nice amount of damage that you get. But having ult because your ult is 2.5 minutes cooldown on first level, right? And there is often I'm guessing that in a lot of your games you're getting at least a kill or assist before your level 6. Like I'm guessing at least every second game that happens.
How about
Hmm?
what about Axiom Arcanist?
Yeah, maybe that could work as well. Yeah, it increases the shield as well, then, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, it does.
you can go secondary Axiom Arcanist plus maybe Water Walking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, something like that, or you can
or probably
go
Celerity.
or
Celerity would make
Celerity.
more
Yeah,
sense if I
CDR.
run
Yeah,
Fleet
yeah,
Footwork.
yeah. Then you're gonna have with this rune, and no, sorry. So wait, Celerity is actually the movement speed rune. I'm a bit runes League of Legends. Wait, let me see the
Yeah,
entire
so
three.
Celerity's actually they're all good, honestly. Like Celerity would work, Transcendence would work,
Yeah, but if you take Transcendence,
Water Walking
you
would work.
oh no, you can actually take. Wait, what is going
Yeah.
on here? Yeah, so you can take Axiom Arcanist and Transcendence. That can also be good. Yeah. So I would test. I know that feels good, but I do think that these three, sorcery or domination secondary, could have higher value than this because it's solo queue. Ultimate Hunter, look at this. It's 6 haste plus 5 per stack. So up to 31 ability haste or ultimate haste. That is a lot. That is like 20 something, 20% CDR. And when you have 2.5 minute cooldown, that is what, around 15 to 20 seconds less. No, even more. If it's
Yeah, I think that's more.
20%, it's like 120 seconds plus 3150. It's like 30 seconds cooldown reduction. That is,
Which is huge.
yeah, that is huge. You basically, every 4 ults, you're gonna get an ult extra, right?
Yeah.
And it can reduce, if you get a kill before the first ult, you're gonna have 6 plus 5, you're gonna have 11 haste on the first one, and then plus all your other haste from runes and everything. It's a lot to have your ult reduced from, let's say, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 2 minutes and 15 seconds in the early game. Because
And that would also
Hmm?
reduce the amount of like mental strain I have to do in order to make sure I have ults correct. Because if
Yeah.
I'm able to get
Mhm.
an extra 2 or 3 ults a game,
Yeah.
then I'm just allowed to be able to do um,
Yeah,
I'm
you can.
allowed to not be so
Yeah,
stringent on
yeah,
my ults.
yeah. I agree. I agree. Also, Axiom is, now that I'm looking at it, I mean, I knew this, but I didn't think about it this way until now. So Axiom reduces your cooldown when you get a takedown. And since
Yeah.
your ult has a big cooldown, it's actually good because it can be maybe even better because it's 7% of current CDR. So maybe you ult and you get a kill. It's gonna be the 7% cooldown reduction from the current cooldown. And then maybe you go do 2 camps and you gank another lane, you get another kill, and it's another 7%, right? So it can be like it can maybe have a lot of value because you have 2 minutes of time to get those takedowns, right? So I would definitely test Axiom plus Transcendence or Axiom plus Celerity. You're running the movement speed rune that I seen.
Actually, that's
So
actually huge now that I think about it. Because if I if I run Bandle Pipes and there's a team fight and everybody dies,
that is a good
do
question.
I get an assist
I don't
on
know
all
if
those?
I never built bundle pipes. Honestly, my champs don't build it, so I'm actually not 100% sure if it works. If it's coded like Jarvan flag, if it's I don't know if you get assist from Yeah, I don't
Rebecca
know.
now.
Like,
Okay,
can we?
hold on. I need these
Pipes.
answers now.
Yeah,
So
let's
what
see.
if
Maybe like
well, if it doesn't work, I could also just run the shield item, the
lock it.
support shield item.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
lock it.
with this, like going bundle pipes into Zeeks, I think Locket is also Locket Redemption are also fine items. That is like my whole idea with this Shen build. It's the fact that you're gonna be full build at like 20 minutes, bro. Like especially if you get couple kills. You know, and you're gonna give like imagine having both redemption and locket and all of this stuff, and you're just buffing your entire team with your ult, and then you also give them a shield, you heal them, and everything. It's kind of insane. Your teammates are allowed to int. You know, like they can take a bit worse fights and you can save them. And also, if that's how if the interaction with this works, that can be huge. Like I wouldn't be. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work like that. I mean, it should work like that. If you slow one person and give 50% a like it should work like that. It's how Jarvan flag works. So I mean, I don't
I'll
know.
have to test it out.
Yeah,
If it worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, I will just default to lock it probably.
yeah,
But that's
yeah, that's something to think. Like the secondaries. Also, something like I don't know if you ever tested Hail of Blades on Shen. Like maybe that can also work. To go instead of like the like when you go for how do you call it? Oh my god, my brain just like
so
instead of going for a
honestly,
little. Yeah.
honestly, very unpopular opinion in the Shen community, but I think Halo Blades isn't worth it. I know, so because if you get your empowered Q, you already get an extra 50% bonus
Mm-hmm.
attack speed.
Yeah.
So all that happens as you press Q, and if
Yep.
you're running Hail Blades, then you get it like super quickly. And that's great. You get all that damage. But then it's literally now what? Because
Mm-hmm.
normally what would happen is you taunt, right?
Yep.
They're going to have to like take all 3 auto attacks anyway,
Yeah,
and
so
then
you're
you're
gonna
just
get like an
waiting
extra
for the
regular
rest of your
auto.
kit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you're probably gonna squeeze in one more auto, but it's gonna be the regular auto, which is not even like that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I understand.
it only makes sense if you're trying to run something that's like totally in like I don't know, crit
Yeah,
Shen
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, 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 yeah. I understand. Okay, well then stay with your like regular build, but I think one of these you can consider as your secondary runes. Like I think it's fine. Also, I think Inspiration Tree as secondary rune is really broken. Like you should think about it as well because it gives you so
Yeah.
much free gold and your items are already cheap. And if you get even more free gold, you're gonna get them even faster and you're gonna have the advantages in fights. Like this is good. Uh, Cashback is not that good because your items are cheap usually. So
Yeah.
maybe magical footwear only, and then triple tonic can be decent, but they're nerfing it next patch. And approach velocity or cosmic insight. Like cosmic insight can be good if you go for locket and redemption in your build, because it also reduces their cooldown.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Also,
normally if I
jack
run
of all
inspiration,
trades.
I don't run jack of all trades. No.
It can be good sometimes because like your items are so over the place. They give you well, actually here they're fine.
Yeah.
They're not as much, but like if you had redemption as well, redemption gives you ability, power as well, and actually you're not gonna have that
Redemption
many.
doesn't give AP.
It
Redemption
gives now.
gives health, I thought.
It gives both now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
changed it. Yeah, it builds now from Finnish context, and you would get like, look at this. You would get ability, power, haste,
Oh,
ability,
you're right.
power, mana regen. Even though you don't need it, but it counts. I think even if you don't use it, it should count towards Jack of all trades, and you get heal and shield power, which also counts as a stat. So you would get like 3 extra stats for Jack of all trades with this. And this item is kind of like this is a really strong item for 2000 gold. Like, I'll be honest with you. Also, Shen has AP scalings, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a little bit, but not anything to not a lot.
Yeah, actually, they're not. I mean, on ult, it's not that bad.
On ult,
Yeah,
it's huge. On Q,
yeah.
it's
On Q,
minimal.
it's minimal. Yeah, okay, okay. I thought he had on E as well. That was a long, long time ago when he had it, probably. Or maybe he
I
never even
wish.
had it. Yeah.
I wish he
Um,
had AP scalings on
but
his
yeah,
team.
and anyways, I mean, that's just like my thought. Maybe inspiration. Okay, I see that when you run Aftershock, you do go inspiration.
Yeah,
Um,
sometimes.
but I
That's
would
what I
never
was
go
saying.
cookies, honestly. I feel like cookies is bait in jungle. It does feel good for those early fights, but I think over the course of the entire game, Cosmic Insight would have so much more value for you, especially because you're flash taunting so often, right?
Yeah, true. I guess I've grown accustomed to running biscuits because I've been able to cheese junglers that
Hmm.
have been invade me. Um, but I think in that specific game I probably didn't need to run it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not being invaded on that often anymore anyway,
Yeah,
so it's
now in
kind of
this
like
new season, people stopped invading, but I do think like it's still possible. Just people are, I don't know, minions start spawning earlier, and people think all of a sudden invading does nothing. But I think that will change with time.
I think
People
I
will
don't think so.
realize it can work.
I think people invaded because they were bored, and now
Yeah, that's
and now
also
they're
true.
not as
Like
bored.
invades could, yeah,
Yeah,
that could be a reason why people invaded. Like ADHD, they can't sit in place and wait. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, true, true. But yeah, that's what I would test, rune wise, and then build wise. I told you, like, I think the support build is maybe the best right now because of how OP the items are. But
yeah.
I mean, you had success with this the Navori and Tiamat build, so if you do enjoy playing it, might as well. Like, you will always have the edge on the opponents. Like when you taunt them and you fucking 5 auto attacks in a row them and then taunt them again, they get so confused and have no idea what happened. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's so
your kind
fun.
of it's your decision, you know. But yeah,
It's my LP. Yeah, I'll do what I
yeah,
want.
yeah,
Yeah.
kinda.
Uh,
Yeah, but yeah, that is. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other question?
nah. I'm gonna start cooking with Axiom Arcanist now.
Okay, yeah, try it out, man, and send me the results, the info. I want to know how
Yeah,
good
I'll
it
let you
is.
know
Yeah.
for
Okay,
sure.
perfect. Nice. Well, then I'm gonna probably go and end the stream now. So yeah, talk to you later.
Yep.
And
See you.
yeah, see ya. Bye. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I had my chat off. I don't know if anyone is even here. Holy moly! I just oh my god! I just seen this. Please follow me. I follow you back. Please follow me. I follow you back. Please follow me. I follow you back, bro. Lil G Mummy. What is this? Like, okay. Ban. Timeout. Go away. Fuck off. Okay. Hello, 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 guys. So Wave, Shen Jungle, keep him low rank, please. Tell him to push tower when he's supposed to farm. Yeah, but I mean, he's Shen Jungle OTP, so like I'm not gonna tell him to change his champion because I mean it's what he likes playing it. So you know, um, if he wants to play that, I'm completely fine with him playing that. Like if that's his choice for a champion, you know. Um, PTA for the pick. I think he played PTA as well. He tested it out. He did test it out. Um, didn't I? pin the message? Oh, I didn't pin the message. My bad. It was platinum. It was emerald. Emerald, but the coach is master. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be it for the stream. I just wanted to turn it off for this coaching. Yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys around, and much love. Bye bye.